So here's a bit of sad news. My horrible, horrible dominant hen. Yesterday when I was videotaping, I caught her laying on the bottom of the cage chewing on her feathers. All this while she should be in her nest breeding. And I looked at the video when I uploaded it and I went, uh-oh. She's biting at her back end because she's in pain. She's off the nest because something's wrong. Her behavior has been so weird and agitated through all of this. And that kind of would explain it. So I came out and caught her, and she had a hard back end. She had diarrhea on her hiney. And I don't know if she was egg-bound or what. But I thought, well, whatever it is, it's bothering her. So I gave her some medical marijuana oil. And she literally closed her eyes and fell asleep in my hand, which tells me that she's been in pain for a while. So I treated her several times yesterday evening to make sure she's good and doped up and not in pain. And then I said I'd make a decision this morning. So I came out this morning and she was not really acting like a bird. I reached into the cage and picked her up with my hand without even having to try to net her. And she just looked at me like she's done. So I'm not really clear 100% what happened there. She might have been egg-bound, but it really didn't seem like that. It was a different kind of abdominal problem. So whatever it was, I put her down this morning. I took her nest box and her eggs and moved the new nest box over here in the corner. That's her cock up there. He was faithful to the very end. Followed her around, preened her, sat in the nest with her, did everything that these birds do to take care of their partners. And now his eggs and his lady are gone. I will give him a few days to wrap his little birdie mind around the fact that his lady love is gone. And then I'll probably put another female in there just to see if I can stabilize the community. Because I have a lot of hens that aren't nesting properly because of her. Because her behavior was so crazy and agitated. And I'm hoping this will calm everybody down as well. So at this point I have 2 hens that are reasonably sort of ready to foster. One that is now going to be able to go in and out of her box at will and set herself up, but it'll be a week or more before she lays an egg. And then this guy without a hen. So my foster situation is not going well. But she's been very agitated this whole breeding season. And the fact that she was sick unto death, it kind of explains that whole situation because her behavior was not normal. So she was spending more time fighting than she was sitting on her eggs. And all of her eggs were blank. So that is not normal. These birds are usually fantastic parents. So anyway, that is the end of that saga. And I may just pull one of my little coal hens and put her in here to be this yellow guy's mate for the future. We'll see. I have to make a decision on that, but I have a few days. He needs to spend a few days realizing she's gone and that his nest is gone, because if I put another hen in there right now and she shows interest in this nest, which is her nest, even though it's a different box and it has no eggs in it, he would still be defending it for his old hen, waiting for her to come back. So you have to give those birdie boys a little time to wrap their head around a loss like this before you try and do anything new for them. So hopefully things will calm down here a bit.